What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Rantin Review. We're doing our review and watch along of Death Note, the anime from 2006-2007. And we're doing our review, watch along here, reaction video, whatever you call it here on the YouTubes. But before we do that, of course, I want to let you guys know that you can always help out the channel by, of course, hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and sharing this video on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you talk about anime, manga, or Death Note in particular. So, last episode, we saw Light do what Light does. Kill people and manipulate people because he's such a charming person. So in this episode, now he's found out about Ray Pember, and he's found out that, in fact, the Death Note never fails. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you whose name is written in that, but we can go on to the episode now. Episode 5, titled Tactics. Elle is on hot pursuit of Light, and we're going to see what's happening this episode. Can Light take out the FBI agent? Is Ryuk going to laugh at everything? Let's see what happens.
It's just as I thought. Anyway, I don't want the police to know that I've come into contact with an FBI agent either. If my father ever found out, there's no doubt he'd let Elle know. It's obvious that he doesn't suspect me. And as for the police, I'm sure they'll treat this as just another unfortunate accident.
Of course, Light's plan always works. So Ray Pember doesn't want him to know. Huh. Who's this?
Hey, welcome back.
What a day.
Oh, that's his wife. That's right, his wife.
Something happened, didn't it? I've never heard you sigh like that.
Yeah. The bus I was on got hijacked, if you can believe it.
A bus jacking?
Some junkie robbed a bank 2 days ago, and I guess he wanted to try taking on a bus today. I didn't think this kind of thing happened here.
So you were already riding the bus when the hijacker got on?
Yeah. And in the end, the guy freaked out, jumped off the bus, and got hit by a car.
Did he die?
Yeah, probably. I couldn't really stick around.
See, she's already on to it.
No.
She's saying the same shit I
A
did.
little hard to believe that was all a coincidence.
Right.
What do you mean?
Think about it. You got on that bus because you were investigating someone, right? And now you're telling me that this criminal is most likely dead. Doesn't that suggest that you...
That's enough. Look, darling, you and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI.
She still is, apparently.
My fiancé now, we talked about this. You're not an agent anymore, so just leave it alone.
But...
You're crushing his fragile male ego.
With the Kira case, and you wouldn't do anything dangerous. That's what you promised when we decided you'd come with me so I could meet your parents in Japan. You do remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
You're right. It's just force of habit. Sorry about that.
No, I should be sorry. Let's forget about it.
You should be sorry.
Anyway, once we have a few kids running around, you'll probably be so busy you'll forget you were ever an agent. Your mind will be occupied with better things, too.
Wow!
More importantly, tell me how I can convince your dad I'm worthy of his daughter. Kira doesn't scare me half as much as he does.
Whoa! My God, bro! What? This was set in the early 2000s, the late 2000s, actually. This guy sounds like he's out in the 1950s. Don't you go using your brain there, woman. Just be barefoot and pregnant and have my kids. And stop thinking about things. Let the man take care of this, who is clearly far worse than she is at his job. Wow.
Oh, let me guess.
Ryuk!
You're about to write down the name of that agent, aren't you? The one from the bus. Not yet. I'm gonna wait 1 week before writing his name. If he dies right after meeting me, I'll only draw attention to myself. I'll write his name in here once I've given them time to investigate more people with ties to the police. It'll be less obvious that way. In the meantime, I think I'll use some of those inmates I've been keeping alive to play around with Elle a little more.
Dude is literally killing people to play a game with Elle.
Another victim. This one left what appears to be a suicide note.
Please, send it to me. Gods of Death. Elle, do you know? Gods of Death.
Elle, do you know Gods of
Is he trying
Death?
to tell us that gods of death exist? Listen, Watari. Tell the police to monitor prison populations closely for the next few days. Kira may use other suicide notes to communicate with us.
Understood.
example, if I write a cause of death and the circumstances leading up to it, I can add a name afterwards and it'll still happen.
Hmm.
Even I didn't know that one.
Ooh.
He's here.
Like,
Right time.
it's funny in the show, like, the people that are officially supposed to be in this, like the FBI agent and Ryuk, the death guy, know less about it than, uh-oh.
Turn around and you're dead. I am Kira.
What?
That's right. Don't turn around or put your hands in your pockets. I won't hesitate to kill you here.
It couldn't be.
Oh, he's psyching him out.
I've heard it somewhere.
But first, I'm going to prove to you.
I've heard the... Hold on.
See the man working over there at the coffee shop?
Oh my God. So he's like, I've heard that voice before. You just talked to this kid the other day. You don't remember him? Ray Pember, you are a terrible FBI agent. You suck, bro.
That's right, the one sweeping the floor. I'm going to kill him just for you.
But how? Don't do it.
How did he kill that guy? Oh, he said he could write his name after.
But to kill him, I figured if I didn't kill at least one person, you wouldn't believe me. Although that man has been repeatedly charged with sexual assault, he's managed to avoid conviction every time due to lack of evidence. He was a menace to society. He got what he deserved. I can only assume that Elle has already informed you of this. I can't kill someone who I haven't seen. I have to know their face. Which means, of course, I could easily kill all these people right now if I wanted to. Go ahead and choose someone if you want.
Don't do it. I believe you. You're Kira.
I'm sure you care more about your love.
What if Ray Pember had actually, again, dumbass, what if he had actually chosen somebody? Well, he knew he wasn't going to choose anybody to kill as an FBI agent, but it would have been funny if, like, he said, okay, kill that little girl over there, and then he would have called Light's bluff. And what he would have said if he had actually suggested somebody.
Send any of these people here. Imagine how you'd feel if one of them was killed just because you refused to cooperate. I think you should consider them the real hostages at the moment.
How do you know about her?
You seem surprised. I've been investigating you, and if you don't do exactly as I say, she will die, and so will the rest of your family.
Damn!
Including you, and that's a promise.
I understand. Just tell me what you need me to do.
I see you've got your laptop with you. I want the files containing the identities of all the FBI agents who came to Japan.
I do have my laptop with me. It's the one I use for work, but I don't have the files you're looking for.
All right. Then take this envelope. First, take the transceiver out of the envelope, then put the earpiece in, and await my instructions.
A transceiver? This thing looks like a toy. But there'll be no record of this transmission anywhere. And it allows us to converse from a close distance, even underground. You really thought this through.
You apparently didn't.
Now get on the Yamanote line, inner or outer route. It doesn't matter which direction you take. I'll be close by at all times, which means I'll be watching your every move. When you get on the train, pick a spot in front of you and don't take your eyes off it. If I see you looking around, I will kill you. Once you've boarded, I want you to take the seat closest to the doors. If it's occupied, wait until it's free.
Why the seat closest to the doors? Huh. Dude, you're screwed. This guy is so screwed. You're so screwed.
Now, I'm going to ask you something. If I have even the slightest suspicion that you're not being honest, your girlfriend is as good as dead.
That's his girlfriend, not his wife.
What is this?
Of those 12
Oh,
agents,
right, okay.
I want you to write down the name of your superior, the one who's heading up this investigation, in the space at the very top of the page.
He's gonna, that's the Death Note pages. He's gonna get him to kill. Wow. I forgot all about that part. Shit.
What is the meaning of
Did I
this?
see that? I don't think I saw this episode.
Let's face it, he hasn't really left me any choice. Besides, it's not like he can kill them using just their names.
Oh, yes, he can. You.
Laptop and turn it
God,
on.
this guy is
Any
terrible.
minute now, your boss is going to send you a message with a file attachment. It contains the names and photos of all the FBI agents currently active in Japan.
But this is...
Oh, so he had him write his supervisor's name down, and next is what you can't see in the thing is that he told. Okay. Light, you a smart little motherfucker.
Each photo, and then write that agent's name in the space provided. You're going to do this for each agent.
It doesn't make sense. If he's got the names already, why use me? What's he planning to do with them?
He's gonna kill everybody. He got you to get the names and the faces from your supervisor.
Now put the transceiver and all the papers back into the original envelope and place them on the rack directly above your head. After that, you're going to stay in your seat and ride the train for at least another 30 minutes. When you are absolutely certain that nobody will notice you leaving without the envelope, you can get off the train.
Wow.
I know that voice. Why on earth can't I remember who it belongs to?
You just saw you've been following the kid for weeks. How do you not know his voice?
Kira, who are you?
Uh-oh. Oh, he killed him there. Whoa. Damn, he didn't even wait. Nobody notices?
Like Yagami. Farewell, Ray Pember.
He's an evil bastard. But Ray Pember's a dumbass. Okay, yeah, explain it.
Pember wrote all of those names on pages taken from the death note.
Right.
Ironic. Without even realizing it, he was actually signing a death warrant for all of his colleagues. As for Pember's boss, he died of a heart attack after sending all of his agents a file.
That's what
the other 11 investigators.
That's what I thought he was doing. Okay, yeah. So he put it in there. So he wrote his supervisor's name, and then Light had written what was going to happen. That the supervisor would send Ray Pember the images and names of all the other FBI agents. That's pretty good. That's pretty clever. That's what I thought he was trying to do.
Heart attacks after receiving the same file.
Wow, he is a bastard.
Well, you have a call from the director of the FBI.
Music.
It's me. I've got a report in front of me right now stating that all of our agents in Japan are dead. All 12 died of heart attacks. I can only assume that Kira is behind this. Look, I'm sorry, but it's already decided. We're calling off our investigation.
I have Chief Yagami on the line. I just got off the phone with the director of the FBI. According to him, it seems that you arranged for the FBI to come to Japan, and
oh, yeah. Further distrust between L and the Japanese police because they didn't know that L called in the FBI. And oh man, Light screwed L doing this too.
Investigate everyone.
I love this show, man. This is so smart.
Yes, I did.
So how do you explain this? Are we now suspects in our own investigation?
Yeah.
I felt that it was necessary to uncover Kira's identity.
I cannot accept that. I find it unbelievable that you would spy on us. The very people working with you on this case.
Hear that? Well, I knew all along we couldn't trust that guy. More importantly, Kira killed those FBI agents, didn't he? It's obvious he'll kill anyone who gets in his way, whether they're criminals or not.
They about to lose the rest of the Japanese police. Everybody else about to quit. Boy, that was a home run hit from Light there. He got rid of Ray Pember, the guy that was tracking him. He got rid of all the FBI agents. He got the FBI to stop following him. He exposed the fact that L had called the FBI in and didn't tell the Japanese police. The Japanese police are now pissed at L, and they're also scared because they know Kira just wiped out the entire goddamn FBI team that the United States sent. That's a masterful stroke there.
For his sense of justice, he's a murderer. We have another victim.
L knows he lost this one.
At the scene.
L, do you know gods of death love apples? Damn you, Kira.
Yeah. That is good. Oh.
Ray's dead. No, he was murdered by Kira.
she's smart enough that she's gonna go after him now.
So what's with the family meeting, Dad?
I figured you're going to find out sooner or later, so I might as well tell you now. I don't want you to be alarmed. I'm sure you've heard of this Kira investigation. Well, I'm currently in charge of it.
What? Are you serious? That's totally awesome, Dad. You're the best cop ever.
That's not quite the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, calm down there, child.
You see, the truth is, the FBI sent 12 of their agents to Japan to assist us in finding Kira, and all of them died yesterday.
Does that mean they were all killed by Kira?
What?
What I'm saying is there's a chance that Kira will actually try to kill anyone who comes after him. His crimes are ruthless and more frightening than anything we've seen. Many detectives have already quit.
Dad, you should quit too. I don't want you to die. What if he gets you? That's wrong.
Wait a minute, I thought he was the best cop ever. Now he's like, don't do it. You're gonna die. You're not that good. Kids, I gotta love him.
Your life is so much more important than some job.
I can't. I could never forgive myself if I walked away from this. I will not sit back and let evil triumph.
But, Dad, you...
Please, dear.
But you
I
guys...
think it's honorable of you, Dad. I'm proud to be able to call you my father.
Well, of course, he's not going to kill his own
Whatever
dad.
happened to you, I'm going to find Kira and make sure he gets executed.
Yeah, he wouldn't kill his own. His dad's safe. He's not going to kill his dad. I don't think
We now know that Kira
Does he kill his dad?
criminals. He'll kill anyone who opposes him. It's quite possible that we may all
Nah.
be killed by Kira. Think of your own lives, your families, and all the others you'd be leaving behind.
Nah, I don't think
If
he.
anyone
I don't think
wants
he
to leave
dies.
this investigation, now is the time. You won't be demoted if you choose not to stay. You have my word. But if you're not absolutely sure, then we don't need you. You have to be willing to fight against him, even if that means making the ultimate sacrifice. That is all.
That's what police officers are supposed to do anyway.
I'm not sure.
But they are shook.
Yeah,
They
that's
are
him, all right.
shook.
There's no doubt about it. I remember him because he told us to get down. But I don't really remember any of the other passengers.
I see. Well, thanks for talking with me anyway. I appreciate it.
No, she's already on it, man. She's going to find his ass.
It's a bit of a long shot, but if what I'm thinking is right, Kira could have been one of the passengers on the bus that day.
Right.
And if that is the case, then I know that he's close enough to use this bus route.
Oh, wow, God, she's smart too. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, okay, so she knows that Kira is most likely whoever her boyfriend was tracking on the bus because he was the one that was killed. And okay, and they could track the email that the boss sent to him, but he sent it to everybody. But she knows that Kira is the person her boyfriend was tracking, and he's close enough to the bus route, so she's going to be able to find him.
Resigning left and right. Following that, classified information was leaked. So I'm not surprised that he didn't trust us.
In other words, he was waiting for the task force to get narrowed down to only those investigators he could trust.
Mm.
And to do that, he needed to weed out anyone who wasn't totally committed.
If we're working with that guy, I'm leaving the task force.
Bye,
You don't have
bitch.
to worry. I won't try to follow you. I'm not interested in finding L.
Bye.
Well, I think we can trust Al, so I'd be willing to cooperate with him on this investigation. Count me in.
You can't trust L if you're them, but you have to be smart enough to understand what you're getting into, and I don't think most of them do. That guy definitely did it. The chief does. The chief, Light's father, he understands what's going on. A couple of these other guys seem to understand what's going on too, but you can't trust L. L, you gotta be, you're gonna have to be as smart and keep up like Ray Pember's wife to get into this game because you're playing chess with a master who's killing you. You can't just be, no.
I'm staying in a suite at the Tato Hotel at the moment, but I'll be switching hotels every few days from this point on. I want you to think of these hotel rooms as the de facto headquarters of this investigation.
Oh,
This arrangement is acceptable to all of you, then split into two groups and stagger your arrival so you come 30 minutes apart. Please arrange it so you're all here at midnight.
man, these guys, whoever wrote this stuff, man, figured out. Oh, here he is. I remember L.
Closer to each other in equal steps. It's only a matter of time before we collide. So be it. I'm ready to show my face. I'll make my first public appearance as L. If you ever manage to find out about these secret meetings, I'm sure you'd feel compelled to move in. That's what I'm counting on.
So it's a trap, meaning the police.
Quite active over these last few days. Think carefully. Was there anything I missed? And what comes next? There are endless possibilities. The real battle is only just beginning.
This music is... So they're finally going to get to meet L. Now, I definitely remember L when I saw this show 10 years ago. Oh, that's it. Wow. Okay, so this episode, Tactics, very well titled episode, too. There's a lot of strategy going on here. So Light was able to get rid of dumbass Ray Pember, the worst FBI agent in the history of anything. And not only got rid of him, but he compounded it. He got rid of him, got him to write the names of all of the agents down for him, killed all of the agents, got the FBI out of Japan, got them to quit the case, got most of the Japanese police department to quit the case, but L anticipated this and was waiting for the team to get narrowed down to a small group that could kind of, go undercover, and it wasn't this big bombastic thing. And now we're getting we're getting closer to L and Light actually finally meeting. I'm not sure when that happens, but we're only on episode 5. I'm assuming it comes pretty quickly, but again, for those of you who don't know, I haven't watched this in, I think it's been 10 years, 8 years. It's been a while since I watched Death Note. So a lot of this is, I don't remember any of this. I don't remember any of this. I remember there was a woman. I think this is the same woman I remember, but I thought she was somebody different. But, yeah, the girlfriend is definitely going after Light. She's figured out a bunch of stuff that, whoever killed my boyfriend, my fiance, was on this bus route, which means they live nearby, which means I got to find out who my boyfriend was tailing, because that person is Kira. And Light is now trying to go, did I miss anything? That's what he missed. He missed the fact, and I don't know if he could even know this, that Ray Pember's girlfriend apparently was a former FBI agent, and she was very good. Obviously, she's way better than he was. So I think we're gonna see some. We're gonna see her. She might be the wild card in this. But I think somehow I don't remember her being a big part of this. I don't know. There was a part she had in it. I don't know if it was a big part or not. But she may help L go forward with stuff, because the real battle is not between her and Light. It's really between L and Light. So I want to know what you guys thought about this episode of Death Note. Did you enjoy it? I thought this is one of those, seeing how clever Light is and actually how clever the writers are, that they can just strategize. I mean, I imagine they have like a pegboard or a whiteboard with all of this stuff and strings written around it to kind of connect all this stuff to plan this kind of stuff out. It's pretty cool. But let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Let your voice be heard, and I will see you guys next time as we continue our review, our watch along, our reaction videos for the famous anime Death Note here on the Rantin Review. I will see you guys soon. Take it easy.